Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming, and welcome back to Transport Fever, Truck Fever Edition. And in the last episode, we got a mainline freight line set up between, of course, Tacoma, Garden Grove, Athens, as well as Wichita Falls. We have several trains on the line right now, 3 trains so far, and they are doing not that bad. Well, 667k in the negative, but they are hauling coal, food. This one's going to Garden Grove. Iron ore here, some logs. We got some stone. We got steel. We got fuel. We got food. We got a little bit of everything. And that is, of course, the purpose. To just get some increased capacity running along that section. And yeah, it doesn't exactly go in an exact straight direction. Wichita Falls to Athens is pretty straight. And then we turn, come over here to Garden Grove, and then turn again, come over here to Tacoma. But, you know, it is what it is. And so what we would like to do, I think there is a train down here. Indeed. So it's just picked up. And how much is waiting here? 7, 5, and 7. Could it carry anything else? No. It's just state car goods. Alright. Over here in Athens, we only have some coal. Over here in Garden Grove, we have a little bit of everything. So that is something. And down here, we got nothing. Nothing at all. It can, as we can see, catch up to there, over to there. So pretty much all of this is within the catchment area. So if any of these goods need to take a trip down that way, like a lot of this stuff on the Garden Grove to Tacoma line, you could always take the train. Maybe. Yep, I bet that. This we should call, yeah, Wichita to Tacoma. Although, technically, we should probably call it Wichita Falls to Tacoma. Is there a difference? Is there a Wichita and a Wichita Falls? Or is it just Wichita Falls and most people call it Wichita? We got lots of stone here. Do we want to run additional trucks? This is a Tacoma stone truck. There is another one there. That's a plastics truck. Let's buy another one. And we want Tacoma stone. Over here we have a bit more oil. And buy road vehicles. We're going to buy a couple more freight liners for Tacoma oil. And other than that, did we get any goods here? No, unfortunately not. We do have 13 and 4 people. So Tacoma to Salinas. You know what? Let's buy a couple Dorniers for the Tacoma to Seattle line. We could potentially run DC3s, although with that said, I'm almost think we might need to upgrade this airport. Yeah, about that. How many do we have over here? 13 Tacoma to South Bend. Nice. And over here, we got 12. So about that. And we got lots of stone sitting here. Why do I have 2 depots? Yeah, we don't need more trucks. In this case, more trucks isn't going to benefit. Although with that said, if we were to upgrade this to the version that's a drive-through, it might help alleviate some issues. Let's do it. We want to use this thing. Let's apply it. And now we want to do an entrance. Medium Country Road. in like that. And we want like that. We are going to upgrade that to medium country road. And now this thing, they'll drive in here, pick up, and then leave. Where are you going? And you? Why are you coming? You've already picked up. Please, turn around. Buffalo East. Buffalo East. Why are you guys stopping here? Okay, he didn't. The only issue, of course, is the loading speed. But it'll allow our trucks to queue up and just... Yep. We could potentially do the same thing over here. Potentially. Alright, about that. We have lots of fuel sitting over here. Buy road vehicles. We're going to buy a couple of these. Buffalo Oil. I have a feeling, though, that they are going to go in that direction. I really wish they would just go to the closest stop on their line. Rather than going to, sometimes it's the first stop on their line, sometimes it's whatever the next stop would be. So, yeah, about that. Let's speed it down to speed 1. And there is an autosave. It is 2051, and we got a variety of different goods sitting here. What I'm going to do, we are going to... where's the next train? If I get rid of that... We got one there, and one going there. So yeah, we are definitely going to want to increase the frequency. It is currently on a 7-minute frequency. What I might just do, we are going to first do our replacement out. We're going to go with the Mogul. We are going to put 3 boxcars. Let's go state cars next. Oh no, we just want 3. You're going to run the gondolas, 1, 2, 3, and 10 cars on the end. 137 meters, 3.59 million per vehicle. And we are going to replace now $3.1 million we have to pay. And now we are going to buy another Mogul. We are going to buy 3 boxcars, 3 state cars, 3 gondolas, 3 gondolas, and 3 tank cars. We're going to set line Mainline Wichita to Tacoma. And now, what do we have sitting over here? We just got coal. And the coal wants to go to Garden Grove. Why does it want to go to Garden Grove? Is it going all the way up to there? Where the steel is, right there? Because we have steel there. We have steel up here. Unless the steel is going over here, then over to there, then up to there. Which would not make any sense. It should be going that way and then that way. Since cargo likes cheap. And we got lots of logs sitting here. 132. What we are going to do, South Bend planks. We got 10 wagons on each, that's 70 capacity. We are going to by. We are going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's another 35 capacity. And we're going to do a replace now. We have to pay $7.35 million. That is fine. And where are our trains? 70 planks. What are you making me? Well, you made quite a bit of money here in 2046. Although then you've dropped a bit. Running at 75 kilometers an hour. And this train is coming into the station. And we have, how many goods are sitting here? So we have 21 units of each type of good. So we can haul the 11 slag, or actually 21 slag, 19 steel. Wow, yeah, we're going to need even more capacity. And there we go. And the train is heading out. What I would like to do is just ride the train back to the other end of the line. Just want to see what kind of speed it gets up to. We're currently at 24 kilometers an hour and accelerating. I don't know what the power rating of the Mogul is with these wagons. Hopefully it's going to be pretty decent, just because we don't really want to run a second Mogul or double head the Mogul. But this is just simply another way to get cargo across the map. This is, of course, the Truck Fever series, so the purpose is not to run trains, but just as a feature, as a highlight, for reasons. Let's speed up to speed 2. This being the second last episode, I won't be undertaking any major construction. We will be taking a look at the M300s. I'd like to see how they're doing. We did chain the M300s on the Salinas to St. Paul line. I was taking a look at some passenger numbers, and we might just do it on the other lines as well. And there is the other Mogul right there. And let's pop out. Oh wow. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff showing up there. You are hauling 19 logs, you are hauling 14 coal. Really? Hauling coal over there? Seriously? And 7 iron ore. Why? Why is coal going that way and coal going that way? Yeah, about that. And how are you doing? You've not made money and you've only just started. Actually, we're gonna take a look at this, and we've had 195k in running costs. And let's turn those on. You did not drop off anything. Okay. Alright, well, we are going to just uncheck that. I guess this freight is destined towards Garden Grove or Tacoma. Now, as you can see, I did bridge the road over the rail. And M300 rolling by. I think I flat flattened out some of the bumps on this line, although I didn't do anything with back there, just because. Let's just check that Mogul, see what it's hauling. And 14 logs, 21 livestock, 21 coal, 8 oil, 7 construction materials, and 3 fuel. And lots of goods heading back the other direction, most likely. Yeah, I didn't lock any of the platforms, but we shouldn't have to. Yeah, about that. You never know. And did this drop off anything? Finances. Well, we made 291K. Although that's with that train there. This train has not made. Actually, no, it has made 648, so it's profitable so far. Nice to see. Climbing 38 kilometers an hour. I might want to do something with that. Flatten it out just a bit. Raise this section up. And there's a Dornier Mercure flying overhead. Heading for Upper Tacoma. 54 kilometers an hour. 53 kilometers an hour. Oh, this could be interesting. If we struggle with only 12 wagons. There's another Dornier. Oh, 40 kilometers an hour, 39, 38, 37. Oh, you're struggling. I don't want to buy a second Mogul for the line, although that would definitely give us. And is that the end of the? No, it isn't. November. That was a November 7th lag spike. All right about that. 35 kilometers an hour. All right, so we are starting to climb again. Nope. Went from 34 to 35 kilometers an hour. .36, 37. So it gets down to about half its top speed up on the Tacoma, Garden Grove to Tacoma section. 61, 62. Speeds up, and it's going to have to slow down. So yeah. And was that the end of the year leg? It rolls in 75 kilometers an hour. And yep, that was the end of the year. So what are we going to be making? Turn that on. Did not tell me. Finances. Really? Were you not carrying anything? Possibly. Alright about that. Well, we have goods flowing back along the other line. It took a while for the goods to actually start showing up. Wow. This is really cranked up. Yeah, we need more trucks, but I don't think we can necessarily handle more trucks on this line. We have that many trucks. Oh. Come in here. Like when we look at this, we have 4 lines coming in here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4. These two have to share the entrance. Actually, we probably could put a number of more trucks on that line. So that's what we're going to do. Can we put it right there? Yes, we can. Let's put a couple more on the 11F. Please tell me you're coming here to Tacoma. No, you're not. Of course you're not. We'll flip you around. That. And we are going to flip you around like that. And I don't like the fact that that did that to the road. What I might want to do is flatten that out. All those trucks. Although if that's it, if this was just one of those standard truck stations rather than one of these nice ones. Yep, indeed. That would be the screenshot. And we have Wichita Sawmill. Has not had a replacement order set to it. We'll let that replace out on its own. Alright, so what I would like to do is check the M300 line. We have 30 that want to go to Raleigh, 43 for South Bend. We just had a train pulling out with only 14 people. And we have 24 on that one. Interesting. Really? Only 41 and 5. Did we have one just leave? Only 7 going to Salinas. 41 for Tampa, 42. This train is hauling 26 of 26. I don't think we're at a point where we want to have a third one running on the line. Although 46 and 61 would be potential. If we take a look over here, 77 for St. Paul to Thornton. How many do we have on the line? We have 6. And for that St. Paul to Thornton line, we have an 81-second frequency. We are making $4.57 million on this line here. And we have $3.128 billion in the bank. Do I add more trains or do I double up the capacity? 77 there. We have 27 and 41. And we have 52. You know what? We are going to do it. Do it. We're gonna do our place now, $10.2 million. Now, for Thornton to South Bend, we have 46. There's one coming in. And actually, 13 people on it. We want to check over here. Not that. We have Gainesville, which has 81 wanting to go to Athens to Gainesville. And how about this over here? 55. You know what? I think I'm going to do our place out. We're going to add a second one. Replace now, $9.9 million. Let's see. No, we don't want to look at that right now. 52 to Raleigh, 74 to Thornton. Over here in Raleigh, we have Thornton South Bend, 45 and 45. And over here in South Bend, we have 42 for Salinas and 59 for Thornton. Yep, we are going to, on that line, we are going to add another M300. And if we take a look at the Thornton South Bend, 101 second frequency, so it could entirely handle another train or two, but we will double the capacity. And just to make sure, we're going to do our place now, $16.3 million. So that ramps up the capacity for those 3 lines. We have lots of stuff being delivered. And we got a bunch of stuff sitting here. We got slag sitting there. Interesting. We only got some coal, some lonely coal. And we got a variety of stuff. Only wants to go to Athens. Nothing to go to Tacoma. Interesting. We got iron ore, some construction materials wanting to go back the other direction. Yeah, I bet that things are looking quite well for our map. If we take a look at the towns, what we have here is Thornton is the smallest town with 825. Gainesville has really picked up. It's up to 882. And this was the last town we had connected just before getting the M300 set up. So that's really grown. 1,000 shopping facilities and 900 jobs. That is the lowest there. St. Paul is the lowest for shopping facilities, mainly because I think there's fuel as well as construction materials coming in here. Yeah, about that. Okay. Yep. And Salinas has 1,200 population. South Bend's at 1,246. Denton's 1,278. Tacoma 1,390. Garden Grove 1,405. Buffalo 1,413. That's interesting. Athens is 1,852, sitting right in the middle of the map. We have 3, 6, 9, 12. We have 13 towns. Athens is connected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 towns. And only 5 towns over here. So, yeah, I bet that. Tampa is 2,000 people. Or no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Tampa is 1869. Athens is 1852. Raleigh, for some reason, 2,073 people. What's going on here? And then, of course, Wichita Falls is the capital. It is the largest city. 2,463 population. And for shopping facilities, yep, Wichita Falls is the center of the map. Athens comes up next after Wichita Falls. Tampa after that. Raleigh after that. And when it comes to jobs, of course, Wichita Falls is just the capital. It's really expanded. It's really grown. It's starting to grow out here. And it's actually this was all new roads I added. It's all extended out past here, which is interesting. So yeah, Wichita has grown, and these are now able to really take advantage of the coverage. If we take a look at how the town's developed, yep, residential is pretty much spread out this way. I could almost support another tram line going this way. About that. We have only one person wanting to go that direction. Got a little bit of commercial mixed in with the industrial. I'd preferably like to take this, make this the dividing line between the industrial and commercial sector. And this main section here, wow, it's all industry. The downtown is mostly industry, although this main stretch here is commercial. We got a bit of a downtown core happening there. If we take a look at Athens, we have a few commercial buildings popping up within the residential. Commercial is mostly in here. Industrial is in there. And Denton has really grown. What is its population? Denton's... there's 5 towns behind it. Denton was one of the second last to get connected. 1278. So not that bad. It's real expanded. There was nothing out here, and this is really, really grown. There's lots in here, which is annoying because... this is just supposed to be the county road. And then we have our freight depot there. Yeah, about that. And looks like St. Paul has really, really grown as well. This is all new. Originally, we did not have much over here, so our tram lines weren't really effective. Tacoma has kind of stayed within the bounds of its original ring road. Although with that said, there are some buildings that are annoyingly there. I don't want this to be part of the city. No, you gotta go. You gotta go. We can't possibly have those there. No, no, no. Although annoyingly, I'm gonna have to put more trees there. Yeah, about that. So we got residential here. We have a commercial sector, industrial sector. How's the farming town of Thornton? Thornton really hasn't grown, and it is, of course, the smallest town. It has decent shopping facilities. Well, relative to Gainesville and St. Paul. But it has a commercial district here. We have industrial here, residential there. Gainesville actually has really developed. A lot of this, I think, was empty. So, yeah, residential's developing there. Raleigh has our industry here. Residential on the outskirts. Yeah, about that. Anyway, let's let things run. And South Bend has kind of... I'd probably want to pull the industry probably over here. Maybe have residential here, commercial here. Just tweak these zones just a bit. In Tampa, we have a bit of a residential network over here. We have residential down like this. I'd probably toss those buildings. Yeah, about that. Let's pull those. Because reasons. That's something I can do off screen, although with that said, one more episode remains, and then we do our ride along. We got lots of oil sitting over here. What I'm going to do, yeah, I'm not really going to be spending too much more effort on this map, just because there's no real benefit except for personal preference. Buffalo transfer, yes indeed. And we got lots of grain sitting over here. entirely possible we got rid of... Not really. The RT2 line. Wait a minute. Did we still have the... Bother. Yep, we just want to get rid of the Wichita Falls Annex. And these can connect over the river, which is nice. And there is a Dornier. Oh, where was it? Right here. Carrying 5 people. Still have these running on this line. How is it doing? It's barely keeping up. Still, it has been profitable. And over here, we have a little bit of everything. What I might as well do is buy another train. Do we have a Mogul? That one's heading into Athens. No, it's going to be a little while, I think. Yep. So we are going to buy the Mogul. We're going to put 3 boxcars. We are going to put 3 state cars. We're going to put 3 gondolas. And then 3 tank wagons. We're going to set this on the main line, Wichita Falls to Tacoma. At this point, though, what I'm probably going to do is end it here. We have cargo really ramping up. And wow, even more on the 11F line. Oh, we got more stuff accumulating here. Wow. Just wow. Yeah, all this stuff. The fuel is coming in from the refinery. The construction materials are coming from over there. Most likely. We have the machines coming from... probably through here. We have oil from the refinery, slag from the steel mill, which is over here. All right. So what I'm going to do, we're going to throw the truck depot Can I? Why is construction not possible? Is it just because of the slope? Oh, there. How does that affect things? Not really. We're going to buy some more Freightliner Cascadias for the 11F. And I'm going to have to flip these around. And there we go. And one more. I'm just curious, what kind of profit is this line making us? Woohoo! $7.29 million. $12.29 million last year for a $9.12 million profit. That's a 4-to-1 ratio. That is what you want to see. It is only September, so that $10.1 million is going to That's actually almost a 5-to-1 ratio there, so we could see even higher profits on that line. As long as our trucks do not clog up, then things will all be very well for us. And yes, indeed. We got quite a bit of stuff sitting here. All of it still wants to go to Athens. Interesting. So I'm wondering, we got some tools. So one tool wants to go to Wichita and the 6th coal wants to go that way. I don't know where this stuff exactly wants to go. There is another one right there. And you're kind of losing me money at the moment, although odds are, yeah, you are going to drop off something pretty. Come on. Give me some good news. Give me some good news. And $1.35 million. Nice. Nice. Awesome. What I'm going to do is we're going to throw another train on the line. Let's let that run. We're going to go with a Mogul. We're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. State cars. 1, 2, 3. Although I am tempted to go up to 4 wagons each. And we are going to set this to Mainline Wichita Falls to Tacoma. Oh yes, indeed. And that would be that. And there is the autosave. So if we take a look at the line, the Tacoma line, how much money did it make me? $14.2 million on $3.32 million in running costs. That is a 15 million, actually no, 16.5 million would be a 5-to-1 ratio. A 4-to-1 ratio, that'd be about 12. 13.2 million would be a 4-to-1 ratio. So we're looking at about a maybe a 4.25 to 1 ratio. Indeed. The power of trucks. Of course, with that said, the power of trucks, when you have a lot of stuff to deliver, there's not really a whole lot going back that way. There's just a crazy amount going back the other direction. Yeah, about that. We have, on this line now, we have 6 trains. We made $3.44 million last year on $2.53 million of running costs. And another thing I would like to check before we wrap things up is, of course, this. We're up to a limit of 400, which is nice. 158 potential. We have 61 stored here. And we have train selected, so then last train, wow, it's only carrying 39 logs. And this one is carrying nothing because reasons. This one just left. We have the other train here. It's carrying 68 planks. Let's check the profitability. So as we've added trains, the profitability has declined. 4 trains. Okay. Anyway, at this point in time, what I might just do... At this point in time, we are going to take a break. Is there any final thing I want to take a look at before I decide what exactly I want to do for the final episode? We got 34 or 32 for Gainesville on the Thornton to Raleigh line. Okay. That's a lot of fuel. That is a lot of fuel. Yeah, about that. I don't want to run multiple trains or separate lines with like dedicated fuel and other trains. Just because reasons. There is a lot of stuff on the 09. Alright, so I had a little bit of an issue with the camera. It seems like, I'm not sure if this is a bug, but if you are, say, moving the camera and you close a window, okay, it didn't do it that time. If you're moving the camera and you close the window, what happens is that the game just seems to keep moving your camera. And it apparently doesn't want to do it when it's on screen, so yeah, about that. If I do that, nope. Okay. Fine, game, be like that. Anyway, at this point in time, I'm going to take a break here. What was I checking before I had to cut? I have no idea. Let's check profitability. We are up to 38 million for this year, only into the 4th month. We had a profit of 83 million last year, 97 million in the year before, 99 million in the year before that. We had an income of 232, 237, we're up to 251 million. And if this continues, times 4 is about $300 million of income. We are up to $12.6 million this year of rail income. Although with that said, we had $36.3 million of rail income. That of course includes the M300s as well. We had 206 million in road income versus 78 million in road running costs. Our trains are making a 3-to-2 profit ratio, but our trucks are making a 2-to-1. So yeah, there's no real competition there. Our trains would have to, with the current running costs, make $48 million in income. It's entirely possible, maybe, but yeah, about that. Our trams making 7.23 million, and we are losing or spending 10.1 million. Air is making 808k, and we are spending 452k. So our planes are almost 2-to-1 profitable, just like our trucks. So yeah, the Dornier Merkur for the win. And our ships, yeah, 132k on 200k of running costs. So yeah, about that. Anyway, at this point in time, I'm going to take a break here, and we will wrap the series up with the next and final episode, although there will be a bonus ride-along episode coming up sometime in the future once I've had a chance to record it. Let me know down in the comments what lines you would probably like to see. I'm probably going to run the M300 loop. That is, of course, Salinas to St. Paul to Thornton, over to South Bend, and then over to Salinas. But then I might run something like Denton to Raleigh, or Wichita Falls up to Tacoma. Those things like that. I might run some of the passenger lines. So yeah, or rather, I might run. I'll probably run the freight line because that's a unique one, and maybe we might do a run of the logs and planks line. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this episode of Transport Fever, Truck Fever Edition. Thank you for watching. My name is Scott Forestry Gaming, and as always, have a good day.